Hello, we are Windborne. We are Will, Lynn, Lauren, and Jeremy, and we are so excited to be taking part in Woodstock Wednesdays. Thank you so much, Carol, for having us be a part of this. We were lucky enough to be a part of the Woodstock Festival in 2019 and had a really lovely time at that event, and so we're excited to connect again. April 16th through 25th is National Dance Week, and so in honor of that, for our first piece, we would like to sing a song that features La Danse Assise, which is the sitting down dance, which is a foot percussion method that's common in a lot of Quebecois songs, and we sing a few of those. It's a lot of fun, so I get to do La Danse Assise in this song you're about to hear.
The song is called Les Tisserands, which means the weavers, and it sort of goes through the general weekly schedule of weavers in the province of Quebec. On Monday, they have a big party and they do a lot of drinking. So on Tuesday, that's mostly taken up with the hangover. On Wednesday, they go into the studio and look at the pattern they're going to be weaving and set up the loom so that on Thursday, they're good and ready to go visit their girlfriends. And then on Friday, they do a little bit of weaving. On Saturday, for some reason, the cloth isn't finished yet, so that means on Sunday, it's time to go back to the customer and ask for a little bit more money.
We hope you enjoy it.
Les tisserands font plus que les évêques.
Les tisserands font plus que les évêques.
Le lundi se font une fête.
Petit pétard, petit pétard, petit roro, et tu trop fais, coucher à lever le matin, puis qu'un.
Oh la navette, le bon temps viendra.
Oh la navette, le bon temps viendra.
Le lundi se font une fête.
Le lundi, ils se font une fête.
Et le mardi, ils ont mal à la tête.
Petit pétard, petit trop gros, et tu trop fais, coucher à lever le matin, puis qu'un.
Ah, la navette, le bon temps viendra.
Oh, la navette, le bon temps viendra. Le mercredi, il va changer la pièce.
Le mercredi, ils vont changer la pièce.
Et le jeudi, il va voir la maîtresse. Petit pétard, petit trop gros, et tu trop fais, coucher à lever le matin, puis qu'un.
Ah, la navette, le bon temps viendra.
La navette, le bon temps viendra. Le vendredi, il travaille sans cesse.
Le vendredi, ils travaillent sans cesse.
Le samedi, la pièce n'est point faite. Petit pétard, petit trop gros, et tu trop fais, coucher à lever le matin, puis qu'un.
Ah, la navette, le bon temps viendra.
La navette, le bon temps viendra.
Le samedi, la pièce n'est point faite.
Le samedi, la pièce n'est point faite.
Et les dimanches, il faut de l'argent mettre.
Petit pétard, petit trop gros, et tu trop fais, coucher à lever le matin, puis qu'un.
Ah, la navette, le bon temps viendra.
La navette, le bon temps viendra. Dit-on, dit-da-da-din, da-da-din, 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 din-dam. Dit-on, dit-da-da-din, da-da-din, da-da-din, din-din, da-da-din, din-dam. Dit-on, dit-da-da-din, da-da-din, da-da-din, din-da-da-din-dam. Dit-on, dit-da-da-din, da-da-din, da-da-din, din-din, da-da-din, din-dam. Day-a-din, da-da-din, 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 din-dam. Day-a-din, da-da-din, 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 din-din, da-da-din, din-dam. Day-a-din, da-da-din, 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 dam. Day-a-din, da-da-din, 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 din-din, da-da-din, din-dam. Dit-on, dit-da-da-din, da-da-din, 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 din-dam. Dit-on, dit-da-da-din, da-da-din, da-da-din, din-din, da-da-din, din-dam. Dit-on, dit-da-da-din, da-da-din, 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 din-dam. Dit-on, dit-da-da-din, da-da-din, da-da-din, din-din, da-da-din, din-dam. Day-a-din, da-da-din, 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 din-dam. Day-a-din, da-da-din, 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 din-dam. Day-a-din, da-da-din, 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 dam. Day-a-din, da-da-din, 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 din-din, da-da-din, din-dam.
La navette, le bon temps viendra. bon temps viendra. La navette, le bon temps viendra.
Thank you so much. This next piece is actually the title track of our upcoming album. The album is called Of Hard Times and Harmony, and we're so excited to be working on this project. It's not quite ready yet. It'll come out in the next few months, but if you're interested, you can still pre-order it on Indiegogo. Search for Of Hard Times and Harmony. But this piece is called The Song of Hard Times, and it has a pretty interesting story of how it came into our repertoire. In January of 2020, so just before the pandemic hit, we attended the Folk Alliance International Conference in New Orleans, which is a big music industry conference. And we participated in a showcase hosted by the Library of Congress and the American Folklife Center called the Archive Challenge, where they asked musicians to go through their incredible archive of music and pick a song and then sort of give it their own flavor. So we found this piece, The Song of Hard Times, sung by a woman named Lily Steele. And it's a piece that has a really sort of sarcastic take on people cheating each other. And it's a message that felt really, that we saw, it was recorded in the 1930s, and we really see evidence of the similar sorts of behavior happening today. But the original piece only sort of stayed at the local level in terms of the people that it was implicating, and we, in our true Windborne fashion, wrote a number of verses to add on to the song to kind of look a little bit up the ladder of the rungs of power, as it were. So this is The Song of Hard Times, and what you're about to see is actually our music video that we made this past summer during the pandemic. One of the times that we quarantined and tested and got together, we actually shot this music video in Lynn and Will's backyard. So you'll get to see the beautiful woods outside their house and this performance of The Song of Hard Times.
Come all you good people, I'll sing you a song. I'll tell you the truth, I know I ain't wrong. It's from father to mother, from sister to brother. They've gotten the fashion of cheating each other, and it's hard times. Since cheating has got so much into fashion, I'm afraid it'll spread all over the nation, and it's hard times. Here's the old baker bakes all the bread we eat. Likewise the old butcher by selling his meat. They'll tip up the steelyards and make them weigh down, and swear it's good weight if it lacks 10 pound, and it's hard times. Since cheating has got so much into fashion, I'm afraid it'll spread all over the nation, and it's hard times. Here's the proud banker with keys to his vault. I swear to you all, he's worse by tenfold. He'll hand you 1,000 and call it a loan, but then soon enough he'll take all that you own, and it's hard times. Here comes the senator with a tie and a smile. He'll pledge and he'll promise and swear it's no guile. He'll go to the Capitol and say he's your friend.
Then he'll line his silk pockets and leave you again, and it's hard times.
Since cheating has got so much into fashion, I'm afraid it'll spread all over the nation, and it's hard times. But the Lord of Industry owns the whole lot. He's got nothing to fear, 'cause the senator he's bought. He's fixing the vote and he's rigging the game, but he points to your neighbor when you ask who's to blame. Since cheating's the way of the big corporation, by now it's spread all over the nation and it's hard times. Now I've concluded, I've finished my song. I've told you the truth and I know I ain't wrong. The butcher may cheat you, the banker ain't fair, but the problem is really the billionaire, and it's hard times.
The next song we'd like to share with you is called Songs Stay Sung, and it was written by Zoe Mulford, who was actually at Woodstock Festival the same time we were in 2019, so it was really fun to get to see her perform as well as perform ourselves. It's always a treat to be able to be at events with other musicians that we're great friends with. And we connected with Zoe and were able to actually arrange and record this song with her in England at the very end of our last live tour that we were able to do. And it was a whirlwind of 2 days of collaboration. She had written the melody and the words to this really powerful song, and we were able to sit down with her and come up with some great harmonies together, and then ran into the studio the next day and recorded it. And we're so glad we did, because then, I mean, we couldn't have known, but the song is really powerful in general, but especially during the pandemic. It has really spoke to a lot of people. And so we're really glad that we were able to get it recorded while we were still able to be in the same space. But of course, we weren't able to do a video, and we wanted to release it to the world. So we ended up doing one of those videos with us all in separate spaces and mixing it together, which is really speaks to the pandemic times. So this is Songs Stay Sung with Zoe Mulford.
There is an end to everything. The breath we take and the songs we sing, and the last note rings and dies away. But the song stays sung till the end of days, and all we do may be undone. But love stays loved and song stays sung. Love stays loved and song stays sung. And astronomers could never chart the constellations of the heart. For lovers part and lovers pine, but the love stays loved till the end of time. And all we do may be undone, but love stays loved and song stays sung. Love stays loved and song stays sung. And every life is a brief bright spark that dies and seems to leave no mark. So we curse the dark and we mourn the flame, but the things it showed us still remain. And all we do may be undone, but love stays loved and song stays sung. Love stays loved and song stays sung.
And I've been told that we are made of dust cast off when stars decayed, and the bodies fade that once were ours, but the dust goes on to make new stars. And all we do may be undone, but love stays loved
song stays sung. Love stays loved and song stays sung.
Thank you. So one of the things that's been really an exciting development for us during this pandemic time, kind of the silver lining, has been our Patreon community. If you don't know what Patreon is, it's a website that you every month donate some amount of money of your choosing, and in exchange we send you our latest songs and the things that we're working on, and a little bit of the behind the scenes glimpse into Windborne's process as a band, usually our life on the road, but in this case our life at home and development and works in progress and all of that. And if you're interested in that, you can check it out at patreon.com/Windborne, and there'll be links as well. And this was a song that was one of the first things when we originally launched our Patreon that we included as a reward. It's one that we've kind of kept a little bit of a secret because it's nice to surprise audiences with it in concert, but people who are following our Patreon obviously had already seen us, and so we like to give them the opportunity to keep it. It's a song that we often introduce as a little bit of a how-to guide. People ask us how we arrange our songs, and instead of standing up on stage and explaining it every time, we wrote this song to be that how-to guide and to sing how we arrange our songs. So this is Bayside Lament, Deconstructed.
Oh, when we sing a lilting ballad, we start with Will's beauteous solo voice, all for to hear the main theme plainly. Besides, we had to make some kind of choice. Then Lynn joins in all on a drone part. Well, not quite, she'll sing notes 2 or 3 as we establish the second section of this original Windborne melody. And then we raise our 4 full voices in harmonies both clear and strong. It's the most straightforward arrangement that you will hear in this whole song. The second section has some crunches because we like to add in funky chords. The drama builds as we sing louder, and then pull back on these last words. The next verse, Lauren sings a high drone to change the texture of our tune. The shift is subtle but effective and warns that more is coming soon. Then Jeremy drops out of the arrangement, and Will sings melody while the women beg. Now I'm back. Then we continue all 4 together. Our mission here is almost fulfilled. Oh, Will leads bravely into the last verse, but Jeremy makes up his harmony. He does this on all of our arrangements. Despite him, we sing most earnestly. A quiet entrance leads to the finish of this long ballad. Then you can go fast build to the high point of the B part. You might think this is the end, but no, the final 2 lines are worth repeating. The song concludes now hushed and slow.
Thank you all so much for watching, and thanks to Woodstock Wednesdays for having us. You can find us online at windbornesingers.com, also at Patreon, and on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok too. Thanks so much, and we hope to see you again in person very soon.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.